In the context of AIC's family, if you will, understanding a little bit better about who Michael Weiner is and the kind of portfolio manager and analyst that he is, it might be interesting for me to relay a story to you about Mike and his evolution at the firm. Not long after we started managing the Third Avenue Real Estate Value Fund, our public mutual fund here in the U.S., Michael had made an investment in a company called Aegis Realty, which is a small REIT, and it met at the time all of our investment criteria. It was both safe and cheap, but and we felt at the time that the judgment we made that the management team was a good, sound management team. But not long after owning that security, we discovered that the management was attempting to structure a transaction that we did not think was in the best interests of shareholders. And the way that the company communicated that transaction was to hold a conference call and invite shareholders, analysts, the marketplace to participate on that call, and Michael Weiner did. And on that call, when the opportunity came for him to ask a question, he blasted management over what he thought was a transaction that was not in the best interests of shareholders. And the management listened to him and said, "We appreciate your views, thank you very much," and basically moved on. The next day, interesting, it was a spring day, and Michael's a great guy. He loves to play golf. He decided to take the day off and play golf, and while he was out of the office, apparently he received a phone mail message from Warren Buffett. And he thought that one of his fellow employees was playing a joke on him for being out of the office, playing golf, but the message did leave a phone number for him to return the call, and so after being convinced that we weren't playing a joke on him, he dialed back the number and discovered that he got right through to Warren Buffett's direct dial, and Buffett picked up the phone and said, "Michael, I heard your comments on yesterday's conference call with the Aegis Realty management. I own the stock as well, and I agree entirely with what you had to say. Let's see if we can get together and together try and thwart what the company's trying to do, because it's quite frankly not in the best interests of shareholders." And indeed, a couple of days later, when the company had another call, Buffett got on the phone this time. The management was quite shocked that Buffett had become a shareholder of this company and was speaking in front of the entire shareholder base on the phone, and expressed his displeasure with the transaction. The if you will, public relations campaign that we waged against the company together with Buffett was ultimately successful, and we were able to thwart that transaction from going through, and we're able to capture value with the company through just ordinary growth of the business. The interesting part of the story was, for us, a sense of, we already had great respect and admiration and certainly knew of Michael's capabilities, but to see an investor who we respect, like Warren Buffett, recognize and come to the same conclusions as Michael did on an investment was a great vote of confidence that we like to share with our clients from time to time. And Michael and Warren remain friends, and we have had opportunities to communicate with him in additional transactions or companies that we've both invested in a couple cases, not necessarily on the same side of the table, but there's still a mutual admiration for him as well as him for us.